Okay, back at the little camper today. So today I took out all of the rotted wood and about 1,000 staples. So you can see that this piece of aluminum here is just kind of hanging because I took out the interior support that was holding it up. If we go inside, I also cleaned. When I got the pieces of rotted wood out before I started rebuilding, I wanted to clean off the aluminum, and I realized how grimy it actually was. So I took this piece, I remember this piece was all rotted, I cut it right in the middle of this support beam. I hesitate to call it a beam because it's a 1x2. As you can see, it's not great, but it's okay. It's not bad. Once I cut it off, there is actually some wood left there. So the new header will come across this way, all the way across to the other side. I took out the window frame that was all rotted around here. There was a rotted piece there that I replaced. And then I added an additional support beam here that will also support the header. I could have today spent today outside cleaning up all the caulking and that sort of thing, but I really want to get to the point where I'm rebuilding and not just demolishing. And I was really excited to move on to the building part of it. There's a lot to do, so I'll get to all of it eventually. The whole camper is put together with staples. Those of you that have a camper like this, it is stapled together, like on this side. So I looked into purchasing a stapler that could handle a staple with 2-inch crowns, and the only thing I could find was like industrial strength, and it was very expensive. Even to rent was like $50. So as I was falling asleep last night, the idea came to me to instead use brackets. So the brackets are 57 cents a piece, so it's not going to be super cheap, but even if I need 100 of them, it's still going to be cheaper than renting a tool I would probably never use again. And I really wanted to just get started on it. So I replaced or added that one piece there. And over on this side, took out that piece. You can kind of see that was rotted. Drilled a hole so the wiring trailer lights can come through, and replace that. And did really a lot of cleaning. So it's actually, I think, kind of looking pretty good. I'll be excited to get rid of these support beams. As soon as I have that header up, then I can attach, the ceiling to the header, and get rid of these support beams. As I'm working in here, it's a small space, and I keep bumping into them and kind of just waiting for the whole thing to come, collapsing down on me. You can see that one's shifted a bit. This is a really fun project. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Somebody asked me just a few days ago, what would you do if you didn't have to work, basically? And I said, I'd live out in the woods somewhere, and I'd grow my own food and be self-sustaining. And I would do all that, but I would also build stuff and make stuff. Probably not campers over and over again, because that would get boring. But I really like building and making things. So this has been a really, really fun project for me. And I think that's all I got for today. It's coming along. It's clean. I am to the rebuilding, at least a part of it. So I'm excited about that. Thanks.